So my dad used to take me and stick me in the middle of the tire and then roll that tire down the hill. Oh, those were good years. Okay, we're in that season. You know, Christmas is arriving, so I have something special for you. For anyone who wants to, free of charge, down in the description, you can actually download a calendar for 2025, a Why Not Webby calendar, of course. And of course, there's a couple of crossword puzzles for you to just have fun with. Test your memory, see how much of my stories, dad jokes you actually know. All right, have fun. Here's your Why Not Webby tech tip for today. And this may be helpful during the holidays, especially if you want to mirror your phone to the television so you can FaceTime and have everybody in the room seeing what's on your screen. Or maybe you just want to watch a movie that you have on your screen or something else. Or perhaps you want to watch a Why Not Webby video on your TV. The first thing you're going to do is make sure that both your phone and TV are on the same Wi-Fi network. In my case, I have an Ethernet cable connected to the back of the smart TV. So as long as my phone is connected to the Wi-Fi network, I know I'm on the same network. But you can check it by clicking the settings wheel on your remote and checking what your television is connected to. Once you're sure that both the television and the smartphone are on the same network, click on your home button on your remote and it'll bring you to your main menu. I have an LG, so it defaults to LG content. I want to scroll down to get to my home dashboard. Yours may look a little different, but you should have a dashboard on there somewhere. Select this and it'll bring you to your dashboard. And from there on your menus, you should see AirPlay. This is what you scroll over to and select. Now, as long as you see where it says choose this device, it should have your Wi-Fi network's name, whatever you named it. I called mine Starbase 1. I'm a Trekkie. So check your AirPlay and HomeKit settings. The other thing you want to make sure is your require code. I like to set mine, since I'm home, to first time only. So when I set it up in the future, I can just click the button to mirror and it's on. But if you're not at home, say you're at a relative's or a friend's house, you may want to just make sure you have to use a code every time or even a password. Once you're sure that's okay, make sure AirPlay is selected to the on position by clicking on it. On an iPhone, you're just going to scroll down from the right side of your screen to get to the mirror icon button. Select that app and select your network and you are mirrored. And from here, just get out of there. Go to whatever app I'm going to show you on YouTube. Why? Because I can show you Why Not Webby video. And as soon as I play it, it's just going to play out there. Now, it doesn't matter if I'm holding my phone portrait mode, it's still going to show it up and landscape the way it should on the television. So that's pretty cool. When you're done, just go back to the mirror application. And once there, select Stop Mirroring, and you're done.
Surprise!
Well, what do you know? Why Not Webby can be helpful. Surprise! Grab your favorite beverage and get yourself comfortable. It's Webby Story Time. Hi, Why Not Webby fans. Welcome to Story Time. Today I want to share kind of a funny one that I feel it's funny because it covers a toy that I had back when I was 4 years old, as well as a lesson I learned because of this toy. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's because of my misbehavior. A lesson I learned from my parents, and my whole family was in on it, which means my older brother and sister, because there was just the three of us kids at the time. we were overseas in Tachikawa, Japan, and living off base. And I had this toy. I don't know if you've ever heard of this. It's from a Japanese cartoon. It's called Tetsujin. Tetsujin was a robot, kind of worked together with a little boy who had this remote that has 2 sticks on it. And he would transmit and speak as he's using this device to communicate with Tetsujin. Now, the American version of this is called Gigantor, okay, which is different from the Iron Robot, mind you. And it kind of looks like these. I'm going to show you some pictures here of what it looked like. The toy I had was, if you know, my memory may be wrong, but I remember just being gray with some, you know, some black lines drawing the details and so on. But it was shaped like this, very much like it, very round. And if you look at some of the modern versions of this robot, you'll see it more like this, where it's been very much modernized and made to look more humanoid, right? But back in the 60s, this was it. It was a very plump robot. Anyway, but this was such a fun toy because it would walk, and as it walked, if it bumped into anything, it would stop, turn, and walk in another direction. And I thought it was just the coolest thing. I was just a little kid, you know? And as it walked, the eyes would, I think, sometimes flash, and they would have some effects on there. I don't really remember what the robot sounded like, but I enjoyed playing with this. I would play with it for hours, just have a walk around in the bedroom and around the house. Well, this one day, my parents wanted us all to go somewhere. I don't remember where. And so they gave me a warning ahead of time, you know, hey, we're going to leave in a few minutes, so get ready to go. And we say, it's time to go, come on out of the bedroom. I say, okay, you know, like any little kid, right? Such an angel, got the halo, right? Yeah. Did I ever? I don't know if I did. But anyway, I just keep playing, enjoying this thing, watching this bump into the walls, the furniture, whatever else, and turn around and just go another direction. That was so cool. And because you got to remember now, this was early 60s. So technology was terrible back then. All right. So we didn't have cool things to play with like you all have nowadays. So this was like, wow, okay. And so anyway, I get the call later on, you know, the parents yell out to me, hey, Kevin, it's time to go, come on out. Okay, I'll be right there. And I don't know if I was so much disobedient as just not really having a sense of time, but I would just keep playing. And then I'd forget and just keep playing. They call out to me again, time to go, come on out. And say, okay, I'll be right there. And I keep on playing. So anyway, they devised this little plan to teach me a lesson. So next thing I know, I hear them call out to me again and said, okay, we're leaving now. You better come out of the room. And I just keep playing. And I suddenly hear the front door open and close. And I'm listening. It's really quiet in the house. I don't hear the television. No one's talking out there. They didn't leave me, did they? Oh, no. So I run out to the living room. I look around. I don't see them. I look out the window. The car's gone. They left me. Oh, no. So I panic. I start crying. And suddenly the whole family jumps out from behind furniture and from the kitchen and yells, surprise! Scare the heck out of me. Anyway, I started getting the lecture from my dad. When we say it's time to go, you get out here right now. And come to find what he had done is moved the car out of sight so you couldn't see it from the window. Yeah, they had me set up so well. Anyway, so I learned a lesson. So I hope your parents don't have to go through such extremes to get you to obey. But if they have to, hopefully they come up with something creative like that too. All right, well, that's my story for today. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you on the next one.